there, very proud to announce that today we launched the beta of our S2400 plugin creator. As you've probably heard about me speak in other videos, we've been developing a method for which you can convert readily available Soundfont files into LV2 plugins that will just run natively on the S2400. As I said, it's currently in beta, but this takes you all of the way through the process. You're able to preview sounds and mess around with them, preview sound fonts to make sure that you like them before you commit to converting them into plugins, which will create a downloadable plugin for you. There are many outlets where you can get sound fonts from. If you're not familiar with them, sound fonts is a kind of self-containerized format, a monolithic file format that contains all of the samples and instrument information and preset information all in one file. One of the really good libraries is musicalartifacts.com, and they have a really huge collection of free sound fonts, and there's pretty much anything that you would probably want there. You could just search for actual keyboards, or you could search for actual sounds. You know, the world's your oyster when you go onto this website. There's just loads and loads of different stuff there that you can search for. But there's also plenty of commercial sound font libraries as well. And you've heard of me talking about Digital Sound Factory's offerings before. Those guys have got hundreds of sound fonts on their website, but I'm a particular fan of all of their EMU modules. They have the license in to create sound fonts from the original machine, so these things are about as close as you get to all of those wonderful 1U rack modules from the 90s, which we're all massive fans of, like the Extreme Lead and the MoFat and Orbit. So what we've done here is created this web app, and that is the address to go to. I've obviously put a link on the support section and in the forum, so that's sf2lv2.eilerinstruments.com. And you're going to wind up on this empty loading screen, and from there you will drag your downloaded sound font. So I'm going to take one of the MoFat sound fonts, to drag it in there, or you can click it to browse, and your sound font will load up into this editor. And from here there's some sort of basic synth controls that I've set up, and the preset list of everything that's in that sound font, so that you can preview it before you commit to creating a plugin for it. You can connect your external MIDI controller to this, so there we are. I've got my keyboard hooked up there, so you'll probably recognize a lot of these sounds have been absolutely rinsed in all of the songs from the 90s. Really good stuff.
Give me that. Yeah. Give me that.
So you can go around, play with your presets, look at what you like. We've also got a MIDI monitor built into this, so if you've assigned MIDI controllers and stuff to the sound fonts, you will see them appear up in this screen. Now, something to mention real quick here is that envelopes and some other stuff will only have an effect if those modulators have been set up inside a sound font. Now, some of that deeper editing capability will come in later versions of this software that you're using on the web now. And we're intending to do sort of fully fledged sound font editing. But for now, what this does is takes the sound font file as an input and exports it as an LV2 plugin, so that you can just hit the ground running with what you've got. But play around with this, have some fun, decide that you like that sound font, and then you can click the Create LV2 plugin. And what that then does is that compiles and builds that into a plugin that's compatible with the S2400. You grab that download, and it's going to download that plugin as a zip file for you. Okay, and so then we go and look at that zip file, open it up, and what you'll get inside that is the LV2 folder. And all you have to do is drag that LV2 folder onto your S2400 into the DSP plugins LV2 folder. and then just sync your files on the DSP card, and you've then got that on your S2400. So listen, it's my birthday. This is my birthday gift to you. I'm taking the rest of the weekend off. But if you don't mind, do as much testing as you can. Come onto the forum and let us know your experience with how this is working. And have fun. Have a good weekend. Bye. Love you.